So welcome. Thursday morning's Vinyasa. I'm feeling quite refreshed after a few days away from the screen. It's been quite nice to have my head in books instead. So if you're not seated already, just coming down into a comfortable seated position. Feeling the sits bones down onto the ground as we bring length into the spine. Relaxing the shoulders down away from the ears. Feeling the crown of the head reaching upwards towards the sky as we take this time to listen to the breath. To become familiar with the rhythm of the breath. And as we listen to that sound and we connect to that rhythm, just sensing that shift. That shift from the stress response that we're so used to, navigating that busy world around us into our safe practice space this morning, into this space where we have the opportunity to rest the mind and connect to the body. It's going to be a connection of heat, of fire through Vinyasa this morning, all levels Vinyasa practice. So as always, listening to the body, to that conversation that's happening inside, knowing that everybody is different. We all woke up feeling very different things. We've had different experiences throughout our week. So as we slowly begin to move, just taking your time, being aware of where you may need to ease back, offer yourself some support, and where you feel like you can really breathe and focus through any challenges that you face on the mat this morning. So let's just take one deep breath in all together. One long breath out. And then from here, slowly bringing the right ear down towards the right shoulder, feeling that release through the left side of the neck. And bringing the head back up to center, straight over to that left side. And bringing the head back up to center and the chin down in towards the chest. And you do a big full circle over to that right shoulder first. Feeling that release in the throat as the chin lifts. And over to the next side, to the left shoulder and round. Good, when you're ready, lift the chin, head comes back to center, another big roll of those shoulders. From here, sliding the soles of the feet down onto the mat, knees hip width apart, walking the hands behind you, fingertips point towards the top of the mat. Let's come onto the balls of the feet, so lift those heels off the ground. Now the inhale, hips rise up, chin can stay into chest, or you can lift the chin so the head is in line with the shoulders on the inhale. On the exhale, slowly lower all the way down, lifting the feet up, arms down by your side, palms facing up. If you wish, of course, you can stretch out the legs into that full Navasana, firing up the bellies. I'll count you down on 5, on 4, on 3, on 2, on 1. Press the feet back in, then lift the heels, balls of the feet onto the mat so we have that nice stretch of the toes. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Lift those feet up. Whatever variation of Navasana feels good for you. Remember, if you need to, you can hold on to the back of the legs. On 5, on 4, on 3, on 2, on 1. Let's go again one more time. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Lift those feet up. Arm 5, arm 4, arm 3, arm 2, arm 1. Bring the soles of the feet down onto the ground, really hugging the thighs in towards the belly, sitting tall, feeling that spine length as you support the hands onto the shins. You can really press those shoulders down. Good. Sliding the feet out, toes point up to the sky. Deep breath in, arms lengthen. Exhale, we take a fold. Just feeling that release down the entire back body. Now it's going to feel tight in Paschimottanasana at the beginning of our practice today. So no force, just allow yourself to go, just hang over those thighs. But let's keep those feet flexed. So we feel a nice stretch through the back of the knees, the calves, the Achilles tendons. Good, slowly coming up, inhale, roll through that spine, arms rise back up. Exhale with control, we're gonna lie all the way down, taking the arms behind you, palms rest to the back of the ground, or behind the head onto the ground. Feeling that nice stretch, now point the toes down towards the ground, deep breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down, arms down by your side. We go again, deep breath in, inhale. And exhale, arms come down by your side. Good, this time bending the knees, soles of the feet meet the ground once again. On the inhale, hips rise up, Setu Bandhasana, chin into chest, arms back over the head, back of the hands down onto the ground. Good, exhale, lower all the way down, rippling through each vertebrae. And again, inhale, Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale. Exhale, lower. Picking up the right foot and ankle, crossing it over the left knee. Toes on that right foot point up to the sky. Floating that left foot into the air, right hand through the eye, joining it with the left hand. If you want to, you can bring the hands to the back of that left leg and you can stretch the sole of that left foot to the sky so you get a nice release in the hamstring too. Good, releasing, sliding that left leg down into the ground, leaving the right hand to belly into chest, into a twist. Not going to hold it too long, just releasing any tension you're holding on to through the spine. Breathing into those tight spaces, a simple visualization of the breath flowing through to a specific area of the body, sends a flow of blood into that place. And slowly rolling back over, right thigh back into the belly, knee into the chest. We're going to swap over, so this time left foot and ankle over that right knee, left hand through the eye. Resting it on the shin or to the back of the leg. If you bring your hands to the back of the leg, see what it feels like to stretch that leg. Good, now when you're ready, slowly releasing this time. Sliding the right leg down, left thigh to belly, knee to chest into that twist. You might feel some clicks through that spine as you release into the twist using that out breath. And slowly rolling back over, spine comes back onto the ground. Hugging both thighs into the belly, knees into the chest. Let's have a little rock forward and back. And then maybe you'll get that momentum to rock yourself back up into sitting. Maybe you need to roll over onto one side on the inhale, palms together over the head, closing those eyes, sliding the hands through the forehead, through the lips, home to the heart. Let's go again, deep breath in. Just taking for a moment what this simple movement symbolizes through the forehead, this invocation of peace and clarity through the lips, kind thoughts, words, and home to the heart. From here, rolling over those knees, making your way onto all fours, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, palms are flat. Tops of the feet down onto the mat, or if you want to, you can tuck them under, especially if you want to stretch out those feet. Inhaling into through calm, chin lifts, belly down, hips rise up, pelvis tilts. Not only feeling Stretching the lower area of the spine, but also across that chest and through that belly. And releasing the throat, waking up this center place for communication. Good. As we exhale, rounding that spine, relaxing the head down, draw that navel in. Again, filling this space across the shoulder blades. Inhaling through cow. Good. Exhale, if you wish, lifting those knees up, rounding, whether the soles of the feet are, or whether the feet are tucked under, whether the tops of the feet are down into the ground. It's up to you. Inhale, lower the knees. The toes are tucked under. When you lift the knees up, you're going to get quite a deep stretch through the soles of the feet as you lift those knees up through to cat. Really allowing that spine to, keeping the shoulders over those wrists. Try not to shift the weight back here. Firing up the core, firing up the thighs. Lower those knees down on the inhale. Let's go again, exhale. Last time, knees lower on the inhale. On the exhale, sit back into the heels, child's pose, melting in, forehead down into the ground. Feeling that release in the neck. From here, big circle with that right arm, lift those hips up, inhale. Following the hand with the eyes, exhale. Back down, child's pose. Left arm, inhale. Exhale. Sit back, extended child's pose. Fingertips towards the top of the mat. Inhale through cow. Exhale, floating cat. So tops of the feet, or you can tuck the feet under. Whatever feels good for you. Inhale through cow once again. Exhale, sit back, child's pose. We go again. Right arm, inhale. Follow the hand with the eyes as we warm the shoulders. Exhale, Vinyasa. Left arm, inhale. Exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale through cow. Exhale, floating cat. Round that spine, draw that belly in. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, supported plank. So you're going to creep the fingertips further forward, shifting the weight towards the top of the mat, shoulders over the wrists, those knees stay down. So this is an option for you through your chaturangas this morning. Exhale, lower down. Palms into the side of the chest, inner elbows into the ribs. Inhale through cobra, not too deep. Exhale as we continue to wake up that spine. Let's go again. Inhale through cobra, little cobra. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale. Exhale, lower. Now from here, you can make your way back through tabletop, or you can curl the toes under. Push up into plank pose on that inhale. And the exhale, downward facing dog. First downward facing dog of our practice today. You may be feeling tight. You can take a little walk. You can have a pedal of those feet. And when you're ready, sinking both heels down to the ground. Hips rise, ankles melt. Head is hanging super loose. In and out through that nose. With every breath. Ujjayi pranayama, ocean breath, it's noisy. We're going to zip up that pelvic floor as we begin to really activate our bandhas. These places that we lock from the bottom of the spine way up to the throat. And it allows our prana, our energy to flow appropriately through the body from head to toe. From here, really zipping up that pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, root lock, roll through that spine, plank pose. Good, gazing forwards. We don't want to drop the head here. We really want that head to be in line with the shoulders. As we exhale, we get a little bend of the knees as we ripple back through down dog. Let's go again, inhale, really rolling through that spine, shifting that weight forward. Exhale, down dog. And again, inhale through cow. Exhale, down dog. From here, floating the right leg all the way up into the air on the inhale. And on the exhale, big step through, right foot, top of the mat, lowering the left knee down. Inhale as we twist. Open up that right shoulder, extend the arm, follow the hand with the eyes as the fingertips reach up to the sky. Exhale, right hand to the inside of that right foot. To begin with, we're going to crawl the forearms down onto the ground. Maybe one, maybe both. Again, maybe none. So listen to the body here. Just enjoying a few longer held stretches in the legs before we continue. When you're ready, grounding those palms, lengthening those arms. Let's go for that twist again. Inhale. On the exhale, right hand on top of the thigh, and now twisting as we gaze over that right shoulder. If you want to here, you can bend the left knee, and you can gently hold onto the left foot with the right hand, really sinking that hip down. Good, slowly releasing right hand to the outside of that right foot, curling the left toes under. Lift that left knee up off the ground, just hold it here for a couple of breaths. Maybe even want to press up into those fingertips and lift the heart gently. Really try and think about the back of that knee reaching upwards as the thigh pulls up away from the knee joint. Good, pressing those palms back into the ground as we get ready to step back into plank. One-legged plank, or both feet can be down onto the mat. Exhale, lower. Maybe you're hovering above the ground, or maybe you need to lower all the way down. Inhale through cobra. Exhale, lower down. Now you can come through tabletop, or if you wish, push up plank pose on the inhale. Exhale, down dog. Maybe the hips rise higher, maybe ankles melt a little bit deeper down. And from here, rolling through the spine, inhale back to plank. Exhale, down dog. If you wish, you can have a bend of those knees as you push back, and then ripple through. Head is the last thing to hand down. Inhale through plank. Exhale, down dog. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Left leg floats up on the inhale. Big step through. Exhale, lowering that right knee down and tuck the toes and twist. Inhale, extend that left arm. Exhale, left hand to the inside of the foot. And for a moment, see if you can go low for a few breaths. Grounding the palms, lengthening the arms. We go again for that twist. Inhale. Left hand onto the thigh. And then again, twisting as we gaze over that left shoulder. If you wish, bending the right knee and gently holding onto the right foot with the left hand. Really sinking that right hip down into the ground. As we release, left hand to the outside of that left foot, curling the right toes under, lifting the knee, holding it here for a couple of breaths, maybe pressing up onto the fingertips, really lengthening the back of that knee. You need the back of that knee reaching upwards to the sky. Good, palms press back into the ground, step back plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Good, exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe, breathe, breathe. From here, heels lift off the ground, come onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees, hips lift. Then you can have a little sink into the hips, into one hip then the other, if that feels good. And then when you're ready, see if you can bend those knees a little bit more, chest into thighs, and really gain this length into the spine. The hips stay lifted. I'm going to gaze towards the top of the mat now. And then you can walk up or float the feet forward. Inhale, chin up, flat back. Exhale, forehead into the shins. Good, now bend the knees. Lift the heels off the ground. Good, now you're going to lift the torso slightly so the shoulders come in line with the hips. We're aiming for this flat back feel here. Hips lift a little bit. Then we're just going to move the torso, legs stay as they are, lift that torso, you want about a 45 degrees angle from shoulders to hips. Those thighs might be working, really keep those heels lifted so the energy is right into the balls of the feet. Good, now slowly lift that torso again, shoulders right over those hips. Stretch the legs, core is zipped up, lower the heels down. Good, inhale, Surya Namaskar, arms rise up. Exhale as we dive Uttanasana, forehead into those shins. Inhale, chin up, flat back. Exhale, walk up or float the feet back, lower in, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, so the back of the legs are getting warmer, hamstrings that little bit more open. So really begin to take your body on a journey here, always moving in a way the body is asking you to move, especially when we have these few breaths in, down dog. Pay attention to the spine, is it long? Maybe you need to give a little bend into the knees to enable that length. Or maybe that spine is feeling open and lengthened. And you can give a little bit more tilt into the pelvis to open up the hamstrings. Good, from here, right leg floats into the air on the inhale. On the exhale, bringing the right thigh to belly, knee to chest, plank. Keep the knee bent. Float the leg back again on the inhale. And back to where it was on the exhale, so coming onto the ball of that left foot. Let's go again, inhale. Right leg back and up. This time on the exhale, bending that right knee, tilt the hip up, take that peek through underneath the right arm hip. Good, now we're going to stretch the leg, align the hips. We're going to try a little balance here, see if you can lift that left hand off the ground and bring it in to the ribs. Left arm into ribs, inner elbow into the ribs. You might wobble. Good. With control, that left hand comes back down. Deep breath in, inhale. Exhale into that plank with the thigh to belly, knee to chest. Now really curling in, hips rise. Forehead comes in to meet that right knee. And then make a big step forward. Right foot, top of the mat. From here, we're going to spin that left foot 45 degrees. As we get ready for warrior one on the inhale, arms rise all the way up. Palms can be separated or you can join them together, whatever feels good for you. On the exhale, hands come behind you. Clasp the palms together, draw the shoulder blades in, little back bend here on the inhale. And on the exhale, deep stretch of the shoulders and the arms as we relax over that right thigh. Keeping the head nice and loose. Good, from here, bring the hands down onto the ground. Pivot onto the ball of that left foot. Lower the knee. Good, now on the inhale, arms rise up. Palms together over the head. Exhale, elbows into side body. Inhale. Exhale. Good, we go last time, inhale. Exhale, this time we twist over that right shoulder. You're going to rest the right hand to the back of the left leg and then reaching that left arm all the way up and over. Deep breath in. On the exhale, cartwheel the hands all the way down. Curling the left toes under, lifting the left knee up. Inhale back through plank. Exhale with control, lower. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Left leg floats, inhale. Exhale, thigh to belly, knee to chest, shifting that weight forward through plank. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time bend the knee, left hip up to the sky, that peak through underneath the armpit. Good, realigning the hips, stretch the leg. Now find a drishti, a gaze point. Find that balance, see if you can float that right arm into the inside of those outer ribs. Good, when you're ready, hand comes down. Bringing that left thigh to the belly, knee to chest, but really curling in. So the forehead can reach the knee. Then big step forward, left foot top of the mat, spin the right foot 45 degrees. On the inhale, arms rise up. Virabhadrasana 1. On the exhale, hands behind you. On the inhale, heart rises, draw those shoulder blades in. Exhale, we fold. Hands come down, spin onto the ball of that right foot, lower the knee. And tuck the toes. On the inhale, crescent moon lunge. Exhale, elbows into side body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we're going to twist over that left shoulder on the exhale, then gently pressing the left hand into the back of that right leg for support. You're reaching that right arm up and over, back bend. Cartwheel the hands down onto the ground. Curling the toes under, lifting the knee. Inhale through plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the heels up off the ground. Bend the knees, hips stay lifted, spine is long. Gazing top of the mat. Good, walk, jump off, float the feet top of the mat. Inhale, chin up, flat back. Exhale, forehead into the shins. Bend the knees. Lift the heels up. Good, now find a drishti down on the ground if you reach the front of the feet. Palms together, hands to heart center, torso lift. Flat back. Good, now lift the torso a little bit higher, 45 degrees angle. Feel those spinal muscles activate. Now all the way, shoulders over the hips. Stretch the legs, heels stay lifted. Lower those heels. Inhale, Surya Namaskar. Exhale, dive to the ground. Inhale, chin up, flat back. Exhale, walk, hop off, float the feet back, lower it in, Chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg floats into the air on the inhale. On the exhale, thigh to belly, knee to chest. Good, inhale. Right leg floats back up. Let's go straight into that bent knee as you exhale, taking that peek through underneath the armpit. Inhale, stretch the leg. Exhale, find a drishti. See if you can find that balance. Right arm into the inner, or to the outer, ribs. Hand comes down. Bringing that right leg to belly, knee to chest. See if the forehead can meet the knee. Good, big step through. Spin the left foot 45 degrees. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, hands behind you. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades in. Exhale, we fold. Hands come down to the ground. Inhale, knee lowers. Take a breath here. Arms rise up on the inhale. Exhale, elbows into side body. Inhale, arms rise up. This time, take that twist on the exhale. Right hand to the back of that left knee. Inhale, arm rises up. Back bend. Exhale, hands cartwheel down. Curling the right toe, left toes under, lift the knee. Inhale, flat. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra, up, down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg floats into the air. Exhale, thigh to belly into chest. Left leg floats back and hold. Then bending the knee, hip rises, take that peek through underneath the armpit. Good, stretching the leg, realigning the hips. Find that twisting, see if you can bring that right arm into the outer ribs. Hand comes down. Bringing the left thigh to belly, knee to chest, curling in. Big step forward. Left foot top of the mat. Spinning that right foot. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, hands behind you. Inhale, draw those shoulder blades in. Exhale, make that fold. Hands come down on the inhale. Exhale, lower that right knee. Crescent moon lunge as we sink that right hip down on the inhale. Exhale, elbows into side body. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, we twist. Left hand to the back of that right thigh on the inhale. Exhale, hands cartwheel down, curling the right toes under, lift the knee with control as we finish this off. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra, up dog from here. Take a little rest in child's pose, forehead melts down. Relax, relax. So from here, inhale, tabletop, curl the toes under, back into downward facing dog. We're going to walk the hands all the way to the back of the mat. We're going to open up the feet towards the edge of the mat. You might want to turn them out a little bit as we sink the tailbone down low into Malasana garland pose. Using those elbows as a gentle lever to open up the hips and the inner thighs. Now from here, we're going to place the left hand onto the heart. We're going to open up that right shoulder. Remember, if you need to, you can sit down on blocks or butts. If you need to, the heels can be lifted with something underneath for support. Good, right hand over heart. Open up that left shoulder, extend the arm, follow the hand with the eyes. Good, hand over heart. Join the palms together, interlace the fingers, but keep the index fingers pointed to the sky. And then stretch the arms in line with the ears. And we're really just going to curl in here so the index fingers can touch the mat on the exhale. On the inhale, lift the chest, shoulders down, chin lifts. Good, exhale, lower back in. Inhale, lift up. Good, hands to heart center. Left hand to heart, open up the shoulder. This time, wrapping the arm around the back, left arm around that shin. See if you can reach for the fingertips, maybe even the wrist. Good, palms joined together. Right hand to heart, open up that left shoulder, wrap the arm around the back, forearm around the shin. Good, hands back to heart center. We're going to walk the hands out, arms lengthened, creep them forward, shift the weight forward so you can stretch those legs. And you're just going to walk the feet in, back to downward facing dog. Good, have a little walk. Maybe you need a little swing of the hips after garland pose. Yeah, from here we're going to float the right leg into the air on the inhale. Exhale, big step through. Right foot top of the mat. We're going to transfer our weight. Oh. I'm back. Thanks, Danny. I don't know why that went off. I'm going to transfer our weight forward over onto the right foot. I'm going to have a little twist, open up that right shoulder. So Pavrita Ardha Chandrasana, revolved half moon. Good, breathing. Good, so from here we're going to bend that right knee. We're going to step that left foot back into a twist and lunge. Good, so all these little add-ons. From here, we're going to place that right hand to the back of the left leg. We're going to start to float the left arm up. So we did this when we were down low. Now we're going to bring it in higher. Go deep breath in on the inhale. Into warrior two on the exhale. There we go. We're going to stretch the legs. We're going to cross the hands over into that auspicious mudra. Just resting over the heart, feet turn up. I'm going to exhale into warrior two, over to the other side. Inhale, stretch the legs, auspicious mudra. Exhale, back to warrior two, first side round. Inhale, reverse warrior, reaching that right arm all the way up and over. Exhale, side angle pose. Right forearm on top of the thigh, reaching the left arm all the way up and over. Good. From here, we're going to slide the left hand down onto the ground. We're going to release this right arm back into that twist again on the inhale. And on the exhale, the hand comes down onto the ground. We're going to float this right leg back and up on the inhale. And on the exhale, lower in. Chaturanga. So you can go for that one leg chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Left leg floats into the air on the inhale. Big step through on the exhale. Good. Revolved half moon. Transfer the weight over into the left leg. See if you can reach that left hand off the ground as we twist. Good. Now bend into that left knee. Big step back. Twist and lunge. Good. Left hand to the back of that right leg. High rise lunge. Right arm all the way up and over on that inhale. And into warrior two, we flow on the exhale. Stretching the legs, inhale. Over to the other side on the exhale. Stretch the legs, inhale. Over to the other side, exhale. Into reverse warrior, we inhale. Exhale, forearm onto the thigh. Reach that right arm all the way up and over. Good, hand comes down onto the ground, back into that twist on the inhale. Exhale, hand down onto the ground. Inhale, swing that leg back and up. Exhale, one-legged chaturanga. Only if you want to. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And the knees lower on the exhale. Good. From here, sit back into the heels, hands to the thighs. Good. Nice roll of the shoulders. And from here on the inhale, hips lift, palms over the head. Exhale, palms to the lower back. Draw the shoulder blades in and stress in a camel pose. Deep breath in. Hold it here on that long breath out. Back bending. Waking up our bodies, waking up our minds. Good. Slowly releasing. Release the arms down by your side. Again, nice roll of the shoulders. Just release any tension there. Arms rise up on the inhale. Hands lower down onto the exhale. Curling the toes under, lift the knees up. Downward facing dog. Right leg floats back into the air on the inhale. Big step from the exhale. Right foot top of the mat. From here, high rise lunge. Arms rise up on the inhale. Good. On the exhale, we're going to bring the hands down to the hips. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, make a fist. Bring them to the hips. Last time, inhale. Exhale, fist onto the hips. We're going to do a warrior three variation. So transferring the weight over onto that right leg. Making that fist elbows into side body. Hold, two. And one, keep the fist onto the hips. That left leg floats down, sweeps the mat. And it comes up. You can point the toe off, legs. Go from here, crossing that left leg over the right thigh, keeping that fist up, elbows press in towards each other, shoulder blades press in to meet. Go now from here, hands to heart center, release that fist. Spread those wings on the inhale. Good, hold it here on the exhale, find that balance. Good, come to standing, you can use the hands to come into tree pose if you wish. Find that balance. Good. Find belly, knee to chest. Good. From here, we're going to bring that left hand onto the outside of that left foot. Right hand guiding mudra. Stretch the arm. Inhale. Exhale. Natarajasana. Good. A little bend into that right knee. High rise lunge. Inhale. Big step back. Arms rise up. Exhale. Hands come down. Inhale. Plank. Exhale. Lower. Inhale. Cobra. Up, down. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Let's go again. Left leg floats. Inhale. Big step through. Left foot. Top of the mat. Arms rise up. Inhale. Make a fist. Exhale. And again, arms rise up. Inhale. Make that fist. Exhale. Find a drishti out in front of you. Inhale. Keep your eyes on that spot. Exhale. Inhale into warrior three. For the Bhadrasana 3. Elbows press into the inner ribs. 2. And 1. Come to standing. Float that right leg through and up. Inhale. Stay in that fist. Cross the right leg over that left thigh. Bending the knee. Chest lowers. Long spine. Flat back. Chest open. Then hands to heart center. You can take a little bow. Maybe bringing the thumbs to the third eye. Then you reach out those arms. Spread those wings. Good. Treat pose. Using the hands to help you if you need to. Feeling that support through that left foot. That energy rising up. This solid foundation. This strength that we build upon from the ground. Up and up and up and up. Good. Bending that right thigh to belly, knee to chest. Right hand to the inside of that right foot. Inhale, left arm out lengthens. Exhale, Natarajasana. We hold. 3, 2, and 1. Bend into that left knee. High rise lunge. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, hands into the ground with control. Inhale. Last Vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, Cobra, up dog. Exhale, sit back into those heels. Child's pose. You can make a little pillow with the hands, rest the cheek to one side if you wish, and I wide Balasana, whatever feels good for you. Good. When you're ready, just rolling up through that spine, sliding the legs round, bottom comes down onto the ground, joining the soles of the feet together. You can have the heels in towards the pelvis, so you can create a big diamond shape between the thighs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, folding in, curling in, relaxing the head down. Just slowing everything down. Enjoying some longer held stretches towards the end of our practice today. Calming the breath. Maybe switching up the breathing technique, maybe moving on from Ujjayi into equal breathing, or maybe extending, lengthening the exhale. It's a really nice way to just calm and soothe the body, relieve any stress, anxiety that may have been building up throughout the days or weeks. And rolling up through that spine, sliding the right leg forward, left foot to the inside of the thigh. Flex that right foot, inhale, Janushasana on the exhale. Head beyond the knee. So we're going to keep that right hand onto the shin, ankle, or foot. We're going to start to open up this left shoulder. Extend that left arm from the shoulder. Follow the hand with the eyes. Deep breath in. And into our revolved head beyond the knees. Really want to get into that left side body. Keeping that left hip down. Coming back up, taking your time, picking up this left foot and ankle, crossing it over the right thigh, this half shoelace or half cow facing hatha. Inhale, arms lengthen. Exhale, fold. Maybe the fingertips press down into the ground, relax the head. Deep release in the lower back and in the hamstrings. From here, rolling up through the spine. We're just going to cradle the hips. So holding onto the left foot with the right hand, you can gently hold onto the knee and just practice. It's like cradling a baby little rock from side to side. If you want to, the forearms can slide underneath the calf, maybe the thumbs to the third eye. Or if you want to stretch out that leg, you can bring the under the back of the left knee over the shoulder. You can see what it feels like to maybe stretch out that leg, yeah? Whatever feels good. And then when you're ready, sliding that left leg down, right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale and exhale into Janu Shasana. And as we revolve it, left hand resting on to the shin, ankle, or foot as we open up that right shoulder, extending the arm from the shoulder, stretching the neck as we gaze up towards that right hand and into that side stretch, keeping that right hip down. And slowly releasing into half cow face, crossing the right foot and ankle over that left thigh with the aim to stack the knees. Inhale and into the fold as you exhale. And as we come up, getting ready to cradle that baby, a rock of the hips. This is a really nice way to open the hips and to get the hips ready for more advanced hip openers. If you wish, those forearms can come through. You can have a little rest of the third eye onto the thumbs, or you can go for that deeper variation if you wish. A couple of breaths before releasing, sliding both legs forward, give the legs a nice big shake. Yeah, maybe a couple of windscreen wipers if you need to. And then we're going to slowly lie down. Soles of the feet together, knees relax out to the side. Resting one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Closing our eyes. If there's anything that you feel that you need to do for your body, this is the time. And if not, you can just stay right here. Sleeping butterfly. Feeling the belly and the chest rise and fall. Breathing in a way that is comforting for you. Embracing, learning to accept these quiet, still moments, free from distraction. This opportunity to just be with ourselves, our thoughts, our feelings. There's no right, there's no wrong. And slowly, when you're ready, you can roll over onto one side, gently easing those knees in. And in your own way, you can make your way up into sitting when you find your way there. Ending our practice as we began, with those sit bones into the ground, with a long spine and an open chest, relaxed shoulders, relaxing that little space in between the eyebrows, the cheeks, the jaw, the lips are soft. And we join the hands together to the heart, this symbol of coming together, this yoking, this wholeness, as we combine all these parts of ourselves that make us whole. We honour the practice, the lineage of teachers that have passed their ancient wisdom through the ages so that I may be here today, guiding you. Taking one deep breath in and one long release. Namaste. Thank you for joining me.